Tasya saptadha pranta bhoomi prajnaha, the 7 levels of purification. Pratama Turiya, Pratama Bhumika, Dvitiya Bhumika, Tritiya Bhumika, Chaturthi Bhumika, Panchami Bhumika, Shashti Bhumika, Saptami Bhumika. Each Bhumika, each level of purification, 7 levels of quantum state of energy. From highest level you reach to the least quantum state of energy. That's called Bhoomi. Bhoomi means a quantum state of energy. Like you have K, L, M, N, principal quantum states of every atom. In the universe, you take any element with a 130 or 120 atomic number or a 50 or 60, you take those elements in 2 degree Kelvin, all of them will become hydrogen. In fact, all of them become superfluid state. There are the zones called superfluid state in the universe. The cold fusion experiments in the scientific world are going on. What is the cold fusion? How to achieve 2 degree Kelvin temperature, how to convert one element into any other element you can convert. Everything loses its existence. Gold is no more a gold, silver is no more a silver, uranium is no more a uranium, plutonium is no more a plutonium, a stannous is no more a stannous, copper is no more a copper. Once you cool down to the level of a 1 degree or a 0 Kelvin degree temperature, they lose their identity, they lose their ego. All behave like you and me, you and that particle, elementary particle. When we lose that duality, when we lose that identity, when we lose that ego, all of us, we become one. Where it is the element, where it is the hydrogen, where it is the uranium, where it is you, where it is the amoeba, where it is the protozoa, where it is the human being, it is the same. But they can't achieve on their own. A hydrogen cannot achieve on its own. A helium cannot achieve on its own. A uranium cannot achieve on its own. Entire evolution is only for the purpose of achieving it. That's how we are born. We are born by the method of stress. Stress is not to remove. Stress is to achieve. The effort is to be effortless. Prayatna shaidhinya ananta samapatibhyam. Without the stress for your DNA, there is no germ. You are dead in 1 week. If I remove your entire sympathetic and parasympathetic input of your whole being, you are called dead. Without stress, no organism, no protozoa, no human can survive. All our means of existence is because of the stress. But right now, what you call killing us is the distress. When you do not know what stress you have to create, if you don't understand what is the stress, then it results in the distress. Distress is strain. When in Young's modulus, when you go into the stress curve, when it crosses the distress, the curve drops down. It tears, it's broken. Beyond a point of yield strength, everything is broken. Right now, our death process is because of that distress. If you only understand the stress called, as Buddha says, Dukkha Sacha, if you know the origin and the means, and if you know how to use the stress, if you know how to use that inflammation for the growth, you are a yogi. If you do not know that inflammation kills you, if you can't convert that inflammation to the growth, you are dead. Again, you are born. Energy is created, not destroyed. Understand. What we are suffering is, we are not able to understand stress. What is stress? In yoga, all these gramas, every limb in yoga is a programmed inflammation. It's called a programmed stress. If you know what is a stress, what is an inflammation, how to drive it, it leads to the growth. It leads to a robust health. It leads to a robust happiness. Physiological adaptations, psychological adaptations, mental adaptations, physical adaptation, everything is possible when you achieve it. Have you come to that level of understanding?